Hey everyone, welcome to my Apex Legends video on loot and item management. So let's just start off. Let's just get right into it, right? So when you start, you're going to have no backpack and you're going to have 2 cells, 2 syringes, right? Without the ammo. What? They don't give you a gun. So this is what you're starting off with, right? You got 2 cells, you have 2 syringes, you're looting around, you're running around your point of interest, you're looking around, you're like, all right, cool. There's a bunch of stuff on the ground, right? You're gonna want to find a backpack as soon as possible. Sometimes you're really not even gonna have that, so let's just drop this, right? And you have a weapon. You're gonna want to have one automatic weapon and one weapon that isn't going to take up too much room, like a shotgun, right? So shotguns and snipers typically will only need about 1 bar of inventory room. Sorry, I ran away from the ammo. I'm allergic to it. So 16 ammo is pretty good for any kind of shotgun. You could go up another bar, but you really don't need 32 shots of shotgun ammo, especially when it takes like 3 to 4 shots to kill someone if you hit all of your shots. So that's good. Let's go grab the ammo real quick with this. And you want to typically save the top bar for your ammo and the bottom bar for your utility, like heals, grenades, etc. And so let's grab a little bit more. So that's pretty good. 240, I'm really comfortable with 240 ammo for any type of weapon, whether it be a burst weapon like this or an automatic weapon like this. 240 is a really good spot to be at in general, right? And your top bar, like I said, is good for ammo, and then you're gonna want to have 4 cells maybe at the start if you don't have a backpack. And this does happen sometimes where you'll go like 5 minutes into the game and you're like, dude, where are the backpacks? Like, you cannot find them at all. So you'll have like 1 or 2 batteries, you have your syringes that you get from spawn, and then if you want to, you can probably hold a Phoenix kit or a grenade. Those are like interchangeable. So do you want to fully heal in 10 seconds? You don't really find yourself that low. Or do you want to have a grenade to engage or disengage from a fight if things are looking good or bad, you know? So it's a personal preference, and it's up to how the game is going, because every game is different, right? So this is a really good loadout for no backpack. So let's move on now to white backpack. You can already tell that there's a lot more options. We can carry up to 8 cells now. I like to have 8 cells and 4 bats personally when I have a white backpack, because having 8 cells is a lot more beneficial than 4. You can go through all 4 of your cells if you have a purple armor if you don't have a bat, right? A battery will fully heal your shield. So for example, I just get absolutely destroyed by an arc star, and after this I have no shield. I'm gonna go through 4 cells, which is an entire stack. So you could either do that, or, which I would prefer and highly recommend, is to have a battery on you, because that will fully heal you, and it takes 5 seconds to fully heal with a battery rather than 12 seconds to fully heal with cells. Takes a lot longer. You see how fast that is? You're immediately back in the fight. There are so many more things you can do with that time, right? 5 seconds versus 12. So if you're slow healing, you have to hide, right? You have to play really safe. The enemy team that's over there, they can push you. Your team, if they're fighting, you're stuck healing and you can't provide any covering fire or just chip damage, right? Because a little bit of damage can go a long way in a fight, you know? Those shots, something like that, that can change the fight completely. And if you're stuck healing, you could be the one at fault for losing that fight, right? For taking a little bit too much damage. So say you're out in the open, you get beamed, you're like, whoa, I gotta play back, and you're just stuck here, right? That's not the best situation to be in. So carry a bat, carry 2 to 4 bats, especially when you have a nice backpack. White backpack is good enough. You have your ammo. You might be able to pick up a little bit more ammo, right? Top bars for ammo, bottom bars for utility, typically, right? And you can get away with this with specific weapon combos where you can rock even less ammo. So if you're getting to the point where you're starting to really beam kids with a wingman, you really only need like 120 ammo for your wingman, right? Like, you really don't need that much ammo. You're trying to be really precise with your shots. You don't want to have too much ammo. Like, you're really not going to realistically go through 200 rounds of a revolver, right? Same with the Eva. You could have 32 shots, but realistically, how often are you going to go through all 32 shots? That takes forever, and you could use that for something way more beneficial. So let's just go back, because a lot of people are going to use automatic weapons. Automatic weapons pretty much reign supreme for the most part, you know? It's the people that can make the wingman work, they'll make it work, trust me. Same with any type of marksman rifle like this. You really only need about that much ammo. You could even go less, right? Like, you really don't need that much ammo, and that's gonna come with personal experience and time in the game. You're gonna obviously use more ammo with an automatic weapon, right? You're gonna use more, it's just a given, than say something like this, right? So a little bit of common sense goes a long way with this. So we have white backpack, 2 bats or 4 bats, 8 cells. We're gonna get another bar here. We could probably drop this 240 ammo, either go Phoenix kit, or just do that so it takes up the spot. Well, let's say that's 8, right? And then maybe a grenade. So now we have a lot more meds to help us with a fight, because even if you don't use all of your meds, just having them in your inventory, just in case your teammate is like, hey, I don't have any cells, I don't have any bats, you can drop something for them, and that leaves you more room to pick up other stuff, right? Because someone on your team might have this, an ultimate accelerant, which you don't really see too many people carry them, and most of the time they'll just use them immediately after finding it. But you know what? It could prove beneficial to have extra stuff in your inventory. Be a team player, you know? Be a team player. It's super helpful, because someone might have something for you one day that you might need. You'll be like, yo, what's up, guys? And they have them. They're like, here you go, bro. And you're like, damn, sick, dude. Thank you so much. And that's the best feeling in the world. So let's go to blue. At this point, 240 ammo is still really good. You could go more if you want to, right? Like having extra ammo just so that you can do chip damage to people. Poke a little bit, right? Back off. Poke. 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 Like, there's teams all in front of you. We're in like a late game situation, and we're all just chipping at each other. Having more ammo is definitely better, because once you get to like that ammo, this kind of ammo, you're starting to get a little concerned, right? You're like, oh damn, what happens if I get into a fight? I don't know if I can keep poking with my automatic weapon. You're starting to play really passive and conservative, versus if you have all of this ammo, you can poke people all day long. All day long. You're just chipping people and making them waste their resources, right? So they're going through their bats, they're going through their cells slowly but surely as the game progresses, right? Eventually that ring is going to close, and it's just going to be an all-out, like, shit show, and you're going to be like, oh my god. You're not going to use all of your ammo. So as the game progresses, right, you're in a late game situation, you're getting to like, let me get some shotgun ammo real quick. I don't need all that. Bam! Oh my god. Brandon, calm down. So we're getting to like late game. This is good. I still have a couple bats. I'm gonna grab bats. Grab the bats, please. Thank you. So we've got 2 bats, 4 bats, you know. You could go up to 6 bats. You could go up to 12 cells, right? If you really want to, and especially as you start to climb the rank ladder, you'll start to get poked more and more and more. As the game, or as your skill progresses and as you get better and better at the game, you'll notice that people are starting to beam you. It's frustrating, right? Like, you are always getting beamed by people, so you might have to carry more cells. If you play really aggressive and you like to take pop shots at people, right? Like you're trading constantly with people, you're gonna have to take more heals, right? Like this, say these people are shooting at me. The thing's over there, but I don't really know how to do it. It doesn't ever work for me. 12 cells, right? 4 bats. You can also have 6 bats, so you can take out this, right? Carry a nade, good amount of ammo. This is really good. This is like ideal setup for what you want. Let's go to purple. So purple and gold carry the same amount. The only difference between gold is that when you res someone or revive someone, they have a little bit of extra HP, so they don't get immediately knocked again. But this is the max inventory size that you can have. No other character can carry anything else, so this is it. Everyone has the same amount at this point. I mean, like, you really don't need that much ammo. Like maybe that, like 300. Like if you're really feeling it, 300 is pretty good. But I very rarely go through 300 rounds of ammo in a game, especially when you're killing people and they also have ammo. So 300, if you really want to play it safe, you can go 300. Your 1 clip for your secondary, because carrying 2 automatic weapons, especially if they're different, can prove to be a detriment to your inventory. So say I have like flatline R9, which is actually a pretty good combo, same with like a Volt over there. You might have to drop a stack of your heavy ammo for your light so that you have a good amount of ammo for this gun, right? Because you're poking with this gun primarily, and then you're using your SMG if someone gets close, right? Close range fights. So you'll see you don't have as much room. So if we go back to this and we pretend this is something like a secondary, you know, let's just, for example, we have a purple bag. At this point, I like to carry more nades, maybe a Phoenix kit, and then just more nades. Like nades, as the game progresses, start to become more and more powerful because that ring is starting to close, right? Carry more nades. And if you know that you're in like a final ring situation, there's 3 squads, 4 squads maybe, you really don't need 4 cells. You really don't need 6 bats. Maybe even like share with your friends, right? Like, hey guys, if you need anything extra, let me know, because you're not gonna have time to heal, right? You're gonna maybe pop like 4 cells maybe, or a bat in that final ring. You just want to carry as many grenades as possible, because these grenades, like, they prove super beneficial, especially when the area, the ring is like this, right? If you just throw it into here, what are they gonna do? What can you do? They have to take that damage, and that is so much better than, hey guys, I need to bat real quick, I need to heal, right? Because there's only so much time left in that final ring. There's like a minute and a half in the final ring, and as a team, like once one person on your team gets knocked at the end, it's pretty much over, right? Like there's no getting back from that unless the other team pushes them randomly, which is just, at that point, you're just super lucky, right? Because normally what happens is your teammate will get knocked, and then you're just full sent by the enemy team. They're like, okay, 1 down, 2v3, let's go, and then you just get mowed. So you want to have extra grenades at this point, and that's about it, honestly, right? Like, good ammo management is super important. Typically, you'll want to save the top bar, right? Save the top bar for ammo. That's going to be the best scenario for you. And then save the bottom bar for utility. And then as the game progresses, right, get a white backpack. Alright, we can start to have a little bit more heals. We can have a little bit more cells. Carry a grenade or 2, you know. Maybe a shield battery and a Phoenix kit, you know. Just a little bit extra. And honestly, that should be it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys learned something. I think I'm going to do like item attachments for weapons and like how they rank, because I don't think people prioritize it enough. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a comment down below if there's anything else that can be discussed or needs to be worked on. This is my first time trying to do something educational versus like a montage of me just like showing off clips and emptying out my hard drive. So I hope as a community we all can become better players, since the game is growing at a really high rate because of all the stuff going on with Warzone. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. You guys have a great day, and we'll be seeing you. I'll leave you with this. That's the call. That's the Apex Predator call. I'll see you guys later. Bye.